Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As promised in yesterday's video, I'm going to do a little bit of a review on Charles Schwab investing platform and also Robinhood's platform and potentially what could be Robinhood's saving grace. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't seen my video on the news yesterday for what Charles Schwab has been planning all along and what they're trying to do right now, essentially what they did is they made a $26 billion offer to buy TD Ameritrade, which is, I believe, the world's second biggest investing platform, second to Charles Schwab, which would allow them to be about 70% of the entire investing market, if you will. So then, and their stock price rose up to almost $50, and as you see, it was almost back up to $50 today, but it fell down back a little bit. This is a good stock price for Charles Schwab. Not necessarily a good buying point, as you see by the PE ratio down here, but you know, it was a very solid stock price. But enough of that. Before I get the real video started, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. It's free. I'm going to continue putting out great content for you guys. I've seen a lot of growth over the last 2 weeks, which has been good to see. So let's keep that train going, and if you guys want to see another video today, let me know. It could be a little off the cuff, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be finance related since it is a Friday. We can have a little bit of fun, but just let me know, and let me know what should be in that video if you guys do want to see that. But let's get right into it. So essentially, Charles Schwab platform is super in depth, and it's a great thing. It's really good for a lot of people. I would describe it as an intermediate platform. I don't think it's really a great platform if you're a true beginner, and that's where Robinhood shines. I believe Robinhood is a amazing platform for beginners, and there's a couple reasons for that. But first, like I said, great platform, has all sorts of different things, has your accounts, has positions, has money market accounts, has all sorts of research tools up here at the top. Got a great graph right here. You can click on one of your accounts and it'll log into that, and then you can you can look at everything individually if you wanted to. I'm not truly up this much. That was from the transfer fee from Robinhood. I had a $64.55 because I had earned some dividends and had some leftover cash in my Robinhood account, so I paid off the $75 transfer fee. If you guys did not know that, when you do transfer an account from Robinhood, I believe from most companies, you get charged like a $75 to $100 transfer fee. So nothing major, but obviously that's something to consider if you're not investing a whole lot of money. But yeah, it does break down each position, and this main screen right here and the research tools are why Charles Schwab is better than Robinhood. That's my claim. I believe Charles Schwab is better than Robinhood for those who are intermediate investors or expert investors, more advanced investors. Because it's a very good thing. You get access to financial advisors, you get access to all sorts of ETFs, mutual funds, money market accounts, even banking accounts. I believe there are 2% interest accounts or right around there, so that's good to see as well. When it comes to Robinhood, now granted, I've no longer have anything on Robinhood, and part of me regrets that, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to consolidate everything. You know, if I was going to have my Roth IRA on Charles Schwab, I wanted to have my main account on there, my individual account on there as well. So that's my main thought process for doing that. But the thing that Robinhood shines in, and I don't know, and I'm pretty sure that Charles Schwab does not do this, is that when you go to deposit money, and I don't even know where that is as of right now since I don't have an account on here anymore. I believe it's probably somewhere in this account area. When you go to deposit money, what they do, say you deposit $100 or whatever it may be, they give you instant access to that money. I'm not entirely sure how they do that. I think it's just kind of like a loan deal, but you don't really get charged interest on it. You get instant access to that $100. So what you can do, you say, okay, I want to add $100, and then you can go buy a share of Disney. Obviously, Disney's a little bit over $100, but you get the point. Where you can go buy 3 shares of Apple Real Hospitality REIT. You could go do that. You get that instant access. When I went to Charles Schwab and I deposited that $64, which granted I understand it took it out of my account immediately once it did get deposited, but it took several hours for that money to get deposited. Now, I don't know whether I did link my bank account and stuff like that, and I don't know whether when you do go to buy a stock on Charles Schwab, and I haven't been able to find anything like this, and obviously I haven't tried yet because I haven't really, the market's up pretty high. I haven't seen a lot of great buy-in points on stocks that I have been eyeballing. But I don't know whether if you go to say, we're gonna go buy a stock. Let's see if I can find one. Trade. It does say something to the effect of, let's just do Delta, not that, Delta. Okay, so it acts like it wants you to go through with the process, but since you don't have any money on the thing, I'll see right here, available to trade. Let's click on this real quick. So I believe you're gonna have to have that money in there. So I think in the case of Charles Schwab, and this is where they're gonna make some sneaky money, is you have to have that money sitting in your account. And why that's sneaky is because of the fact that they're going to use that idle money that you don't have invested, and they're going to put it in smaller investments, like really safe 2% interest yielding funds, and they're going to profit that 2%. You're still going to have your money, but they're going to use your money to make them even more money, which is very sneaky. I wish it was kind of an instantaneous thing. I don't really want a lot of money sitting in here. But like I said, with Robinhood, it's instantaneous, and that's the saving grace for Robinhood, I do believe, unless Charles Schwab starts doing some other things. And I know Charles Schwab is supposedly going to do fractional shares here pretty soon, which would be amazing to see, and I really want to see that happen very soon. They announced that a while ago. That was about a month ago now, but they haven't implemented that, and they haven't really set a date for that, because I want to start investing in my Roth IRA, but I don't want to go drop $1,000 on 3 ETFs or 4 ETFs or whatever it may be. I don't have that kind of money to spend right now. So certainly that's an advantage that Charles Schwab will have at one point in time. But as of right now, with Robinhood being instantaneous, I don't see Charles Schwab doing this anytime soon. If I'm being honest with you, it's smart on their part to be able to earn that money with some idle money that you have sitting in your account, because odds are if you put $1,000 into your account, you're not going to go buy $1,000 worth of whatever until potentially they do like fractional shares or whatever it may be. So yeah, it's very interesting. Let me know if you guys are on Charles Schwab as your investing platform, or if you guys still use Robinhood or you use something else. I mean, it's been a crazy week for investing. It really has. So I mean, other than that, guys, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy investing.